In this video, we will learn about common table expression in SQL. We will understand what is a common table expression or a CTE, then understand the components of CTE, and then we will finally write a query which uses common table expression to reach the final result. So first, what is a common table expression? Common table expression is a temporary result set that actually we can refer within the query that is following the common table expression. It is defined using the with keyword. And the primary purpose of the common table expression is to improve the readability of the query, and also we can maintain the query which is written using common table expression in a very easy manner compared to those queries which is written using subquery and all. And also in some cases CTE can even be used to improve the performance of queries. Now let us see the basic syntax of common table expression. So this is the basic syntax for a common table expression. So for common table expression, consider that we are writing a simple query initially. So this is the query that we are going to write first. So we have a query written. Then we are placing this query inside a parenthesis. So this is a parenthesis in which we are placing the CTE query, that is this query. And now we have to use this result set in the following queries. So what can we do is we can use a with clause before the initial CTE query definition, and following the with clause we will give a name for the result set, that is here we named it as CTE name, and after that we can reference the column names which we require in our preceding queries, sorry, following query. So here we are referencing the column name 1 and 2. So it tells us that we require column 1 and column 2 in our output or result set when we reference the CTE underscore name. Now after completing this definition using the with statement, we can query the result using a simple select statement, that is select star from CTE underscore name. So here we are not referencing the actual table in the outer query. Instead, we are referencing the CTE. That is, we created a query, that is the CTE query definition. Now we have placed this query inside a parenthesis. Now we are storing this result or the result created by the CTE query definition into CTE underscore name using the with clause, and then outside this query we can reference the result using the CTE name, that is CTE underscore name, without writing any complex query that is written within the CTE definition. And also one of the main advantages is that we can use this query definition again and again using the CTE name without writing the query again and again. So that is one more advantage of writing CTE. Also we can write more CTEs within the same query. That is, it is not necessary that we should write only one CTE query definition within a query. We can include more statement by adding a comma. Then following comma, let us give a new name, that is CTE underscore name 2, and followed by a parenthesis. Let us copy the same query. It is just taken as an example. So placing this query. So this is the CTE query definition 2. Let us consider this as CTE query definition 2. So now we have created a second query definition using a CTE name 2. That is the name of the second CTE. Now we can actually reference this query also here. CTE underscore name 2. Now what happens is we have referenced the CTE underscore name 2 query in the outermost query. So we can include any number of query and place it within the common table expression and use it in the outermost query. So this is the basic syntax for a common table expression. Now let us go and see a practical example of how to actually use common table expression to solve different queries. For that, we are going to use the sample superstore table. Let me query the top 10 result from the sample superstore table. This is a very simple table which consists of sales data from a store. So our aim is to here rank product within each category based on their sale and find the top 5 products from each category based on their sales. So when we inspect the table, we can see that we have three different column which we require in our query. That is category column. So we have a column category. Next column we require is product name. So we have a column called as product name, and we have a column called as sales. So these are the three column that we require to find the output. We have to write a query such that we want a result in this format which I have created already in the Excel. So we want a category column, a product name column, and corresponding sales, and we want a new rank column. So the result is such that each category is showing the products for which it has the highest top 5 highest sales. That is, each of the category, these are the products which contributes to the top 5 sales. So we have to write a query using CTE and find the exact same result. Now let us go back to SSMS and let us start writing the query. We will write a select clause. Then the column required are category column. Then the second column is product underscore name. Then the third column is sales. So instead of taking sales column, we have to use an aggregate function here, that is sum of sales. Sum of sales, because there will be multiple category and product name repeating depending upon different customers and all. So we have to take sum of sales, and I'm going to give sales as the column name. And this is taken from sample superstore table. And finally, we are going to give a group by clause based on the same two column which are product name and category. Now let us run this query and see the result. Execute this. Now we have a result set with category, product name, and the sales contributed by each category and product name combination. And we can see that there are 1850 records in this table. Now we have to place this query in the first common table expression, or we have to consider this query as the first common table expression definition. So let us place this inside the parenthesis. We will use a with clause, then CTE1. Let us give the name of CTE1, and the columns which we require from the output, sorry, innermost definition are category, product name, and the third column is sales. So these are the three columns which are required, followed by the query definition. Now we have created our first common table expression definition and given name CTE1. Let us write a select star on common table expression 1, CTE1, which will give us the same exact result. Execute and we will get the same exact result. Now we have to create a rank column based on the rank function. So we will write the rank function in this outermost query. Now we will use the rank function, rank over. Inside the over clause, we will take partition based on category, and after partition clause, now we have to order the sales column in descending order, because we want the top 5 sales in each category for different products. Now we will give the name as RNK. So we have created the rank function. Now let us place this second query inside the second CTE, that is CTE2 as, and place this inside a inside the second parenthesis, and we have created the second CTE definition. Now select star from CTE2. We will get the result such that a new column is also created, that is the rank column. Execute this and we will see a new rank column created. Incorrect syntax near category, because after partition we have to give a by, that is partition by category. Now it is correct. Execute this and we will get the result. Execute and we have the result. Now we have the ranking column which is created. Now in the outermost query there is only one where condition that we have to provide, that is where based on the rank column less than or equal to 5. Now let us run and see what is the result we are getting. Execute this Now we have the result which we were looking for. That is, we have a category column, product name column, and sales column, along with a new rank column which has only values from 1 to 5. That is the top 5 rank based on the sales for each subcategory, and these are the products corresponding to top 5 sales within the category. Consider we are using the subquery to solve the same question. What would happen? Now it is very easy to read and identify the logic behind the solution. Now let us rewrite the same query using subquery. So let me copy the first part, that is, let me copy this because this is the innermost query. So paste it here, give an alias name. Now we will copy the second query, that is this part from the second CTE definition, select star, followed by the rank function, and we will use a from clause, and this is taken from this innermost query. Now we have to take the last part, which is select star from CTE2. This part we have to include within the query. So this query also we have to place inside a subquery. Now this is the second subquery. Now select star from rank. This condition, copy and paste. Take this condition and place it outside the subquery. We are renaming the second subquery as B. Now remove the CTE2 because this query definition is CTE2 itself. Now if we run this, we will get the same result only. Execute this, executing query. So this is rewritten using subquery and we have the same result. But consider we have a very complex query. That time it will be very difficult to understand and read the logic behind the solution. Here it looks almost similar because we have a relatively simple query. But when the query become long and complex, it is very difficult to understand the logic actually from a subquery compared to CTE. So I would recommend writing complex queries within CTE definitions and use that again and again if required. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, subscribe our channel for more. Thank you.